Hello, welcome to Thursday night with Emma instead of Friday. Bit different. Yeah, just give everybody a minute to join. Say hi. Mikey's on camera as usual. Link's nearby. He's going to help, I'm sure. Give us a little heart, a little thumbs up. Let us know you're there. Just stuffing. Not on wine tonight. It's a school night, so I'm just on the water tonight. And not too much water at that.
Christine from Glasgow.
Oh, hi Christine, thanks for joining us.
You're Sarah.
Hello Sarah.
Susan.
Hi Susan. Oh, I think I'm going to have to... Let me just start stuffing this one in the meantime.
Sue.
Oh, hi Sue.
Joan.
Oh, hi Joan.
Deborah.
Hi Deborah.
Claudia.
Hi Claudia.
Mandy.
Hi Mandy.
Ross from Derbyshire.
Oh, hi Ross.
Beverly.
Hi Beverly.
Diana.
Hi Diana.
Anne.
Hi Anne.
Jackie.
Hi Jackie.
Terry.
Hi Terry.
Cheryl.
Hi Cheryl. Oh, let me show you what I've done
Diane.
so far. Hi Diane. Links being... We'll see. So here's
Margaret.
my ginger. Hi Margaret. Here's my ginger so far.
Sandra from Glasgow.
Hi Sandra. She doesn't have any arms. She's armless. She won't hurt anybody. And I haven't stuffed her legs yet. But she'll have arms in a minute. Well, not necessarily in a minute, but she'll have one arm at some point.
Karen says, good evening. Well, this isn't going to confuse her.
Oh.
I'll be getting up tomorrow thinking it's Saturday.
Sorry.
And
Sorry.
Your Sarah says, can't wait to finish Gemma Ginger Giraffe.
Ginger, yeah.
And Kate is watching.
Hi, Kate. Yes, so thank you for joining me tonight on Thursday rather than tomorrow. So...
Elaine.
Oh, hi, Elaine. You've probably heard me talking about...
Anne.
Hi, Anne.
I wonder, is the toy going to be on Song Street?
No. This is Ginger Giraffe. She comes as a panel, not on Sewing Street, but she is on my website, the Swift Quilting Company. This is the remnants of her panel. So if you look last week, I started her. So the panel is if you want some, there's literally only a couple left, I think.
Cheryl is watching.
Oh, hi Cheryl.
And Judith says hello to everyone, including Ginger.
Yeah, Ginger. Yeah. Trying to think how much she is. She's about £13, I think, round about there. You get everything you need, and if you watch catch up from last week, I show you how to make a pattern from her clothes, so you don't have to have the same clothes. She can change her outfits basically. So now that a lot more people are here, I will just add this little bit of stuffing. I'm not going to put both her arms on tonight, but I will show attaching the arm. So that's that one. Oh, and the other thing I did.
Your brother is watching, loves the waistcoat. Thank you.
Yay.
Barbara is watching.
Okay. Yes, so Simon, my brother, is the reason we're doing it tonight. Tomorrow, well, next week he's getting married. Tomorrow is the hen do, which we planned ages ago. And I thought, oh, yeah, it's miles away. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh no, that's this week. So I won't be on tomorrow night because of the hen do. Next Friday I won't be on either because that's the day of the wedding. But we may be doing this on next Thursday as well because, as you might know, I'm making Simon's wedding waistcoat. So the waistcoat he just talked about is his last practice run to make sure the sizing was correct. I've cut out some of the fabric for his wedding waistcoat, so that either might be getting finished next Thursday or the cravat that goes with it might be getting made next Thursday.
Annette says she's looking good now. She can sit up.
Oh, yay.
And your brother says Catherine is grinning.
Link, behave. So, what have I done? So, if you read the oh, she's got a thread. Link, behave yourself. So I changed the instructions slightly in that I attached Ginger's legs into
Jackie
her
says
body.
you're cutting it fine.
When it's cut out, it's 95% cut out. I kind of have been waiting because, as you know, the whole Link, behave yourself. The whole fabric for the waistcoat was like £185. So I've been steeling myself to do it, but I finally cut it out last night. And I've got one more bit to do to make sure that it pattern matches, because there's pattern matching as well in the front. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, it is gorgeous fabric.
Karen asks, and what about the cake? How's that?
Oh yes, cake. Cakes have been marzipanned. They will get iced on Sunday, so that they'll have plenty of time for the icing to dry. It's royal icing rather than fondant. Oh yes, so I attached her legs into her body. He's being a pill today.
No, he didn't go in.
You didn't go in? Oh, go in! I did the usual, I want it open, and then...
Well, don't lock it because he's going to scratch to get it out.
He'll live with it.
Christine says she hopes he wears it again at that price.
Oh yeah, he will. He will. He's definitely becoming a fan of waistcoats. Yeah, so I attached her legs into the body before I turned it out, but I left a gap in the front at the top here, in order to stuff her legs, because I like to have them attached. The instructions tell you to attach them the same way that we're attaching the arms, which is separately.
Claudia said she saw once someone demonstrate a soft toy with a very long neck, and she used rolled up bustle in the neck to keep it straight.
This one isn't actually too bad. I haven't put anything extra in her neck. It's just stuffing.
And your brother says, yes, love the waistcoat.
Yeah, yeah. So you'll get a peek at the waistcoat next week. You'll see it is gorgeous fabric. So what I've done, I've stuffed it. I've put in the bottom of these hands, to give them a little bit of weight, some crushed walnuts, which I've got off eBay. So I've just filled up the bottom part. I don't know if you can hear that. Yeah, so you can double up as a pin cushion too if you wanted to. And I'm probably going to do the same in the feet. I'm not going to show putting that into the feet because I have a feeling it's going to be a fiddly mess and I might end up swearing. So I don't want to do that.
Beverly asked, did you finish your quilted coat?
It will be getting done at some point. Yeah.
Dawn says, I've made it. I was just looking at your giraffe panel.
Oh, nice. Yes.
Julie is watching.
Quite a few of you got it. Like I said, there is a couple left if you're quick. And with the news scaring that we're not going to have anything on the shelves for Christmas, you may want to snag one as a Christmas present. So all I'm doing is I've just turned my raw edges. I've just folded about 1/4 of an inch of my raw edges into the inside of my arm, and I'm going to sew her closed so that she's easier to sew onto the body.
Claudia says, you swear, Emma? Never. Do you?
Nah. Only usually I knit machines that don't work. Do fairly wide apart stitches because I really just want this to hold it together while I stitch it onto the body, and then when I stitch it onto the body I'll be going over it again anyway. Oh, and well, I've stuffed it quite firmly through the arm, except for the top that I've left relatively loose, so that it's easier to sew this closed.
Karen said her Halloween panel in fabric arrived yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
It's gorgeous. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Are your wedding outfits sorted? And Dawn and Lorraine are watching.
Yes, I think finally. Oh. So you'll appreciate this, because Mikey has been sneaky. So you may have remembered me mentioning that Mikey bought himself a pair of trousers that were way too long on purpose.
Not on purpose.
You did.
Not
you
really.
purposely bought them too big, not the right size.
No, that's not true. I went with the sizing chart on the website.
Okay, well then you overestimated how tall you were.
I'm 7'2".
Yeah, right. But they have gone unhemmed because, yeah, that isn't my thing. And I did threaten Mikey to take him to M&S to get him some trousers for the wedding. And he said, no, I've got a pair of trousers and they just need hemming. So he's killing two birds with one stone. So I guess I'll be making a waistcoat, a cravat, and hemming trousers next week as well.
And that says, go steady on the Hindu, or the icing
Oh.
may be wonky.
Well, thankfully it's just royal icing, so I literally just have to plonk it on and sort of rough it up a little bit, like a Christmas cake. I'm just going to show you what I'm doing. But no, I will be taking it easy because I'm sewing street on Saturday, so I can't be too wild and crazy. Do
you know what they call a cheeseburger in France?
No.
Royale with cheese.
Oh, yeah.
Jackie says M&S are stopping selling men's suits.
Oh yeah, I heard that. He's not wearing a suit. He's actually wearing...
because of COVID.
He's wearing a waistcoat as well.
Lorna is watching.
Hi Lorna. With llamas. So there will be pictures, I'm sure, on Saturday of the wedding. So what I've done is I've pinned it. There's a little X, little white X, to actually show you where to attach her arm.
Geraldine asks who's getting married. It's Emma's brother Simon and Catherine.
And it's Catherine, fiance, soon to be wife. Yeah. So this is just a case of hand sewing. Oh, you alright?
Mm-hmm.
Hand sewing on. Yeah. Just looking alright. Luckily, I mean, I would use some fairly heavy thread for this. I actually bought some Kevlar thread to repair my motorbike jeans.
Margaret asks, is Link the ring bearer?
No, he's got to be good. But Catherine and Simon have a key. She could be bridesmaid or flower kitty. Have a little girl, little kitten. She's still a kitten. Oh, I get to see her tomorrow.
Your sir asks, is the walnut shell, is it fine or medium crushed?
Medium grade. 0.75 to 1.3 millimeters. Yeah, millimeters.
And what's that in old money?
I don't know. Going to do a few stitches on the spot.
Beverly says they were going to a funeral and Brian pulled his trousers out just before they were due to leave and couldn't get them fastened. So seam ripper came out and right up the back seam.
Oh.
Jackie says, I can't believe you are sewing a toy when you have trousers to shorten, a waistcoat to make, and a cake to ice.
It'll all get done.
Diane says, do you think you might have a surprise Star Trek waistcoat? No, sadly, no. That front has not happened. And Karen says, looks like Kiona walnut shells. Probably taste better. And Link wants in, I think.
Yeah, I know. He's been a pill. It's usually, I mean, even though he's sometimes a pain, it's usually pretty good. He really is being a pill today. Come on then, monsieur.
What are you doing, buddy? Hey, what are you doing? Hey?
This is channeling Monty. Monty was the one who hated closed doors.
What are you doing? Yes, good boy.
Was everybody enjoying the lovely weather we've been having? I love this time of year. I love this kind of weather as well. It's my favourite.
Claudia says her little Poochie came to her eldest son's wedding in Cornwall. She says she's lucky, so well behaved. She sat in the pew through the whole ceremony, watching closely. And Sue says that word was pronounced quinoa. Quinoa?
Quinoa.
Quinoa.
Oh, quinoa.
I don't know. Is that French?
No,
Spanish?
It's actually Bolivian.
Whatever.
I wouldn't use quinoa only because it's a bit like rice. If it absorbs any moisture, I'm not sure that it might not go a bit mouldy or something. There we go.
Can't you just use sand?
Sand might be a bit fine.
No.
Just mop away. Oh, you're finally behaving yourself. So yes, she has one arm.
Diana is watching.
Oh, hi, Diane.
Loves the giraffe.
So,
and Beverly says, could you put the arms on with buttons and a toy needle?
Oh yeah, you possibly could. So go straight from here to here. Yeah.
Karen says she does love autumn, falling leaves and changing colors.
Yeah, it's my absolute favourite. I'm happiest in autumn. Definitely. Right. So this is the collar. These are the sleeves. And I will actually modify this ever so slightly. So this is the dress. Cut the holes out. Link, you're not helping.
Christine says, not nice weather in Glasgow.
Oh.
I am on the flight path and the planes are in the low clouds.
Oh.
And Karen says, and of course, Halloween.
Halloween, yes. Gotta love me Halloween. Can't wait. Gotta make up for last year. Nobody came.
Well, Chris Rudy said we had this day inside.
Haley and Alice coming for Halloween. Okay.
Terry says it's been very windy in South Shields today.
Oh, well, it's been quite windy here. To be fair, in gusts. So I'm just going to fold this over, and I'm going to hem. Take this off. Oh, put that up. I'm going to hem the back edges because I'm going to put some snaps on it so that it can be undone. You can do the same with Velcro.
Karen says she's doing a craft fair Halloween weekend and all the traders are dressing up.
Oh,
she's beyond excited.
Oh, I bet. That's right up your street. Link, behave yourself.
Geraldine says, Halloween, my favorite, my birthday.
Oh,
I still not made your Halloween hanging from last year.
Oh. I hope that's catching. No, it's catching. Oops. Maybe it's just water. Good. Just do the same thing on the other side, so it's just hemming that back edge.
Jackie says Link is not uphill. He's trying to point out that it's not Friday. He thinks you're confused.
He's got it into his... He's been having outside time. I think he's got it into his mind that he wants to go outside again. But that ain't happening. Behave, mister.
Julie is watching.
Oh, hi, Julie. So I will hem the bottom at another time. So let's see, sleeves.
Claudia, so are there any sneak peeks of the Christmas quilt quilt tonight? Sue asks, is Lincoln indoor cat with outdoor supervision? Our two are also.
Yeah.
Yes, he's outside with adult supervision.
Yes. Yes, he is.
Carol is watching.
Oh, hi, Carol. Okay. I think I put it away. Not tonight, but I will put the full quilt on tomorrow on social media. So I'm going to have a picture of the full quilt, as well as all the individual applique blocks. So you'll see it tomorrow before Saturday. I'm just looking to see, because I know there's some elastic involved here with the sleeves. Yes. So. It's my elastic. Here it is. Where's her arm? Because I'm thinking.
Geraldine loves the wall quilt behind you.
Oh, thank you. I'm actually going to do the sleeves a little bit differently to what it says in the book. So what I'm going to do, this is my elastic, I'm going to cut this in half, even though I don't think I need quite that much. Let's see.
Claudia says, great, I'm looking forward to that, and we'll buy one definitely.
Oh, yeah. Won't be getting any more in, so once they're gone, as they say. Here's one. So I'm just looking
I think Claudia was referring to the...
Oh, the Christmas.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, that too. 5 1/4 inches long. It's going to be a little bit longer. There we are. That's about right. So, there's my sleeve. I'm actually going to just hem that up, probably about about 3/4 of an inch. Not quite. It's actually, yeah, about that. So I'm just making a little casing, basically. Put my elastics through. Good boy, Link.
Anne asks, is there a pattern for the quilt behind you?
It's in a book. It is in a... What's her name? Judy Nehmeyer? So the Judy Nehmeyer or Judy Mattison. It's a Mariner's Compass book. It's an old one now. Oh, yeah. I'm just going to sew this little bit.
Margaret says it's a bit much when you buy elastic and it's not dead and Link has to sort it out for you. Diana says Link is cute. Claudia says only if Link hasn't eaten it first. And Carol says Link, leave the elastic alone.
It's keeping him quiet, so I am not going to knock that. Hey, Link. Yes, he's too cute. I think I will actually shorten that a little bit. Because those are wrong. Yeah, that'll work. So I've just put my elastic inside that casing and sewn the edges of the elastic down just to keep it in place. Put those gathers to the front, then you've got to sew this side down. Sew your sleeves down.
Lorraine says her cat refuses to move off the wool mat.
You do like that, don't you, Link? Or any quilt, or any project that you're working on. You're there, aren't you? I'm glad you finally calmed down, Monsieur. Okay, that's one sleeve. Let's trim my... Now, you have to sew that to that. Yeah, right sides together. So, what I'm going to do, fold this in half to find the middle, because the other one has a seam for the middle. Press that seam open. Put that seam onto that. You know, I'd really like to see Great British Sewing Bee making dolls' clothes, or even toys, with these small pieces, 1/4 inch seams. Now that's skill.
Claudia says we all need our quilts when we turn the heating down to still be able to afford light and sewing machines soon.
Yeah. Yeah, it reminds me, I keep forgetting to call the oil company to get some oil in the tank.
Well, wait till the end of next week.
No, we've got the.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's right. I forgot.
Money in the kitty. In the oil kitty. There we go. Okay. Curves. 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 Okay, so that's one sleeve on.
Terry says, I would like to see a greater variety of sewing on Sewing Bee, not just dressmaking skills.
That is true. I actually don't think I need to clip that because it's the right side. It would be good because you don't, yeah, it isn't just dressmaking. I liked it when they used to show you, like on the Bake Off, even though they don't do that anymore either, how to actually do like tips and things about how to do the thing. Or then back on the Bake Off they used to have like a regional speciality. Okay, that's good to know.
Christine is watching.
Oh, hi Christine. And they tell you all about it, like when they did the pastis tomata. Oh, how do you say? And other things like that. Or the green, wasn't there a green cake? Remember the green cake? I want to say it was Swedish princess cake or something like that, the green one. Now I'm thinking about cake. Okay, so I have this one. Oh dear. You've seen a fly. Tiny gnat.
Check this link.
Yeah. You won't get the big spiders though. Elastic's in place on that side. There we go. I thought I heard somebody.
Next door.
I thought they were away. Go. That's in place. What time is it?
25 to 9.
Oh, okay, we've got plenty of time. figure out how to do this collar as a removable. That's not out of thread. There we go. There we go. Okay. Get it, Link. Okay, where's that other armhole? Yeah.
Geraldine says, watch out for the pin on your sleeve.
Oh, thanks. Yeah. I have to admit, I've put them through the wash and they've come out with the pin still in them before now. Go, goes there. Oh, not that one. That'll work.
Margaret says the fabric looks fun.
The fabric? Oh,
looks fun.
Yeah, her dresses. Yeah, it's got all sorts of jungle animals, African animals, jungle animals. We got hummingbirds. I don't think you get hummingbirds in Africa, do you? Tigers. I don't think you get tigers in Africa. I think it's a bit confused.
You get tigers in Africa.
I thought they were like Asian.
Well, you get them there too. I'm pretty
sure. You got lions in Africa.
I think I don't know. I don't know. Lions and tigers and bears. Oh my.
There's no bears. There's hippos though. Behave. Naughty kitty. Right, there we go. So that's her dress so far. So obviously we have to gather the top. I thought it would be the same length as this part, but it's not. So what I'm going to do, because this goes over the top of this, I'm going to hem this up quickly. Link, at least on the sides. Hey, monsieur.
Christine said her son had bedding and curtains in his nursery back in the 80s.
Oh. Cute. Oops.
Christine said, sorry, like just like the animal fabric.
Oh, nice. So, I'm going to hem the bottom of it later on, but what I'm going to do now is add a gather. And to do that, I'm increasing my stitch length to as high as it will go. Right, just sound like next door's home.
Oh, bless you.
And I'm going to do the same on here, all the way. Over the sleeves and everything.
Annette says this is going to be the best dressed giraffe in town. Love the jungle fabric. I will catch up the end later. Been to the Stitch and Craft show at Exeter today, and I should be helping pack up our daughter who's going back to Birmingham for university tomorrow.
Oh, excellent. Yeah, oh, it's exciting.
Geraldine says, bless you, Gesundheit.
Oh, thanks.
And yours, Sarah, said, let's hope they're home and no one is breaking in.
Yeah, that is true. Okay, now I wonder if it says how tight to pull them. Let's see, body, 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 dress. And then did that bit. Oh, they're saying to do that. I didn't. They're saying to gather the centre at the back, which I didn't do because I don't want it that way. Finish the back of my dress. Yeah. Oh, it just says to pull it snugly until it fits around her neck. So, we shall do that. So, I've basted all on the top. So, I've used the longest stitch length I've got. Now, I'm just going to take one thread, one of those threads, and pull it to gather it up. Probably didn't want to do that so close, but it'll probably work. There we go. If you're pulling it from both sides, make sure you're pulling the same thread. So I'm pulling the thread on this side on both ends. Right, I want it to overlap in the back a little bit because I want to put my snaps on. So I might pull her ever so slightly, pull it together a little bit more. And I'm going to put a pin and if you do a little figure 8 around your pin with your thread that you just pulled, it keeps it in place while you fuss with the gathers. Same here, put a little pin, do a little figure 8. There. Now let's have a look at this ginger giraffe. It's overlapping. Yeah, that seems about the right length. About right.
Diana says figure 8 was how she was taught.
Oh.
And Carol says, what a good idea with the pin.
Oh, thank you. So, that's gathered. Now, let me work out this bit. So this bit needs to be the same. I want this attached.
Karen says she's looking cute.
Oh, thank you. Link, behave. Now I just want to make sure this is going to be gathered to the same sort of length.
Lauren asks, what have you been making in the blue and pink fabric at the end of the table? Just being nosy, I think.
Oh, this was, which is not finished, was my trip around the world quilt that I did. I have instructions for that.
Jaredine said, oh, sorry, I missed this. I had to go sort something out. What did you just do?
Oh, I'm just gathering up. Link! I'm just gathering up. I've basted the top of the dress and the one edge of the collar. And so I've just pulled one of the threads to gather them up. And now I'm doing it to the collar, because I want my collar to be the same length once it's all gathered as my dress. So it's going to make it a little bit more, I think.
Lorraine says, yikes, now I'm going to think tomorrow is Saturday.
Sorry. Yeah, I'll do the same next week as well, because it will be on Thursday next week as well. So just make sure is that roughly gathered equally. Such more there. This will be the trick. Getting my collar, gathers of my collar evenly distributed so the length, overall length matches the dress length. Is that about right? Yeah, it's about right. Make sure it's gathered a little bit more even. Right, so I'm going to pin this together a little bit.
Your Sarah says, blame Simon.
Yes, blame Simon.
And Mandy asks, is there another section for the raw edge top?
No. And I'm going to turn mine over. Once it's all gathered, I think what I might do is actually bind that raw edge with something. On the instructions, because the clothes are designed to actually stay sewn onto the body and not be changed. It's the raw edge at the top is left unfinished, because I believe, if I look where the collar is designed to be attached after you attach to the dress, rather than sewing them both together like I'm doing. And Yeah. So what they tell you to do is to finish the top edge of the collar, leave the raw edge, the top edge of the dress as a raw edge, and then you cover it up basically with your collar, which gets finished all around. It gets hemmed all around and then gathered and then sewn in place. But I don't want to do that. So I am going off-pieced slightly. And I am sewing my collar onto my dress. And then what I'll do once they're all sewn together is with a coordinating fabric or a bit of bias binding that's already made, I will sew over my raw edges so you won't see it. I'll bind them. But I'm only doing this because I want to be able to take the dress off and change it if we want to. So I'm making life a little bit more complicated for myself, but I think it will be worth it. There we go. Okay, moment of truth. Now we shall sew these together. Right, I'm going to reduce my stitch length now. There we go. And all on Z, let's have a go. There'll be a lot of threads to sort out once this is all finished as well. There we go. Come on. There we go. Make sure it's all together.
Carol says Washlink doesn't swipe your foot with his tail.
Oh, thank you. Go. Lots of threads, lots and lots of threads. Okay, so it is a raw edge at the moment, but that will be bound. Thinking you could also actually just, you could actually just fold that under and then sew underneath to hide that, so it'd be more hidden. See what I mean? So if you flip this up,
Careful, Link.
And then pressed this under. You could actually go over and stitch right along here. Right along here. Or even right along there. You could do a zigzag stitch or something to cover those raw edges, and then it would, the collar would stand out a little bit more and you wouldn't have to worry about it. But I think I'm going to bind it. I think that will, it'll probably going to be quite fiddly. I think it will work well. And then what I'll do is, where's my box of snaps? I've got snaps. I've put a couple of snaps in the back. So they will end up looking like that. Or you can put Velcro. Or if you really, really want, and you've got a little tiny zip, you can put a zip in. But I'll go for Velcro. So let's give her a little try. She's only got one arm though. There she is. Shall I go for a second arm?
Oh, here's her second arm.
Yeah. My dress will have room for a second arm. So yeah, there she is. Just got to finish her up, finish her raw edges up. Make her some bloomers. Finish stuffing her. But yeah, I quite like her. Of course, you can make that a lot easier if you just attach the dress to her body, so it's not removable. But yeah, let's find out. Anyway, so that's it for tonight. Hopefully, hope you enjoyed that. If you haven't gotten Ginger, the panel, it probably is still time for you to get her.
Jackie says beautiful. Carol says so cute.
Thanks. Oh, her mane.
Lorna says looks great. Yours, Sarah, says brilliant.
Thank you. She has a mane somewhere. I think it might have ended up on the floor. But that gets hand sewn. So before I'll put a dress on, I will hand sew her mane on as well. So you'll see. So we'll see. She might be done next week. I doubt it. There's too much other stuff to do.
Christine says lovely.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Terry says thank you and have a good time tomorrow.
Thank you. Yeah, and I'll see you Saturday. So tomorrow I'll put the rest of the Christmas in Quilts Real Quilt on social media, and then you can see that on Saturday on Sewing Street. Have a good evening, and I will see you Saturday.
Good night, all.
Bye.